Before I started working with the Creative Technology Lab in the Center for Teaching Innovation, I was aware of virtual reality, but we hadn't used it in class. And so I was excited about the possibility of bringing something new into the class for the students to experience. All right, so what we're doing today is I would like you to get a chance to explore this 1916 Curtiss OXX-6 engine in a variety of different ways. The reason why I think that this is fun to look at is it highlights a couple of different fluid mechanical principles that we're going to be studying or we have studied, but it also highlights a number of kinematic and dynamic principles that you've been studying in other classes, and so I think it's fun. Some of the specific things the students did for that module is we had a 50-minute period, and we had alternating modules where students would work in groups of 3. One would have a headset on and they would be exploring the inside of the engine, while 2 other students were watching the broadcast from the headset and taking notes, doing drawings, and doing calculations. And then by the end of that process, I wanted the students to all feel like they understand what was the operation of that engine, and that looking at that operation allowed them to calculate performance coefficients. What was nice about the mixed reality experience is that I was able to answer questions using techniques like, let's go look at this together, let's peek under the hood, let's look inside. It allowed me to model the process by which someone who has training but doesn't know the answer then quickly acquires the answer using the tools of the trade.
The center of that, like the hole. Oh yeah, after you go to the hole, go to that circle.
Hi, my name is James Spinazzola. I'm an associate professor here at Cornell, and I've been working with the Creative Technology Lab to use VR headsets to assist undergraduate students in practicing and learning conducting. And so toward that end, I've collaborated with programmers to craft an application that enables students to practice fundamental conducting concepts outside of class in a way that is ideally more informative and also more fun than it would be if they were simply conducting in front of a mirror, which is how conductors have for many years had to evaluate themselves.
I'm Ryan Tapping, and I'm a new lecturer here in the Department of Physics at Cornell. In our introductory electricity and magnetism course, we can't just talk about a ball rolling down a hill, or a pendulum oscillating, or a mass on a spring. We have to talk about things like electric and magnetic fields and forces at a distance, things that can quickly become more abstract concepts. So 3D models provide us a way for actually introducing these ideas to the students without having the daunting task of also trying to communicate ideas that don't have physical representations. We're very excited to work with the student from the Creative Technology Lab so that they can bring these models into Unity and actually have that open the door for more possibilities of how these models will be used in the future.